Welcome to Contracting Conversation. My name is Scott Williams, and I'm joined by my co-host, Jim Valley. Today, we are talking with Christy Watts, DEU's Learning Asset Manager for CC0N12, the Architect Engineer Contracting Credential. Welcome, Christy.
Thanks, Scott and Jim. Good to be here.
Hey, Christy, to start us off, what can you tell us about the A&E credential?
Well, this credential primarily focuses on contracting for architect, engineers, or AE contracts and covers foundational regulatory issues from acquisition planning through source selection, proposal analysis, development of indirect rates, contractor overhead rates, the slate and selection process, government estimates, contract award, allowable and reasonable costs, modifications, contracting officers' technical representatives' responsibilities, and a lot more. That's a lot to cover in just one credential. But this credential consists of two FILT classes, CON 2420V, AE indirect rates, and CON 2430V, AE contracting. And then there's one online course, CLC 063, Sole Source Proposal Tech Evaluations.
Okay, Christy. So, everyone wants to know, is this right for me? So who is your target audience for this credential?
Well, Jim, as the AE process is a combined effort between contracting, engineering, and the customer, this credential would be beneficial to any acquisition professional who has or will have in the near future responsibility for AE contracts or needs to understand that AE selection process that they may be involved in.
Hey, Christy, you mentioned that there's two virtual courses and one online course, the CLC 63. How do these all fit together? And is there a particular sequence they should be taken? Also, can the courses be taken by students independently that may not want to pursue the credential at this time? In other words, could I just take CON 2420 or just take CLC 63, for example?
Well, Scott, that's a lot to address, but let me take those one at a time. So the online courses can be taken at any time, so that CLC 063 can be taken anytime. However, the two VILT courses do have an order. CON 2420V, the AE indirect rate, is required to be taken first. And once this is completed, then students can take CON 2430V, AE contracting. This is because the design that the students will need the information that they obtain in CON 2420V to successfully complete CON 2430V. As far as can they take they can take any of these classes they want. They don't have to sign up for the credential, so we would welcome students even if they don't sign up for their credential.
All right, thanks, Christy. That's interesting that you can, sign up for any of these courses without actually sign up for the credential. So how about students and being assessed for their work towards achieving the credential? What do they have to do to get the architectural engineering contracting credential?
Jim, while there's no exams at the end of each course, there is that credential exam that is required to be completed once all the courses are taken to obtain that credential. So this credential exam, it is open note and open book exam. So that's why I remind students when they're taking the class that they are recommended to download the student guide that they get in CON 2430V and then the slide deck in 2420V. And they can use those, and those will be great assets that they can use when taking that credential exam.
Okay, great. Thanks, Christy.
Hey, Chris, this is some really good information on this credential. I do understand that once you've earned a credential, it lasts for 5 years, and there is a point in time where you have to renew. Has that renewal process been established for the A&E credential?
Well, Scott, you are correct that there is a renewal and it is for 5 years. Now, there will be a process in the future established that will allow students to be renewed. It hasn't been established yet, but it's anticipated that the credential holder will be notified up to 6 months before the credential expires. And that may end up being a short quiz. It could be a quick little seminar on hot topics, or even a short learning module. That's still to be determined, but each renewal process will be unique to each credential.
All right. Thanks, Christy. This has been really enlightening because this is a really pretty cool credential. So we appreciate you coming to the show today to discuss the architectural engineering credential.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's great having you. So look for our next segments with Christy. We have 2 more to go. We'll delve further into each of the virtual assets under this credential. CON 2420V, the Architect Engineered Indirect Rates, and CON 24V, the Architect Engineering Contracting course. So this is all the time we have for today. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe to our Contracting Conversations channel, type any comments below to include your questions for discussions, and spread the word of this channel to your peers and to those you supervise or lead. Let us help you answer their questions. We look forward to having future contracting conversations with you.